Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Stars Cartel podcast. And today we are having another dream message. Y'all, in this dream, okay, the message was, okay, no matter what happens around you, you are divinely protected. No matter where you are divinely protected. Everything that is going to happen is going to be on pause for you. Hey, baby, I don't know your name and you don't know mine, but I just been looking at you for a while now, and I believe that I'm in love. What's good, my loves? So y'all, in this dream, it's like I was somewhere, but I kind of was on the road, okay? I'm on the road, I'm in a panic, and I had this feeling that something was about to go down, okay? I didn't know what, but something. And then it's almost like I found this house. I felt like I stayed there though, but it's like I had just gotten there. Like maybe I was on my way there, and I was trying to get there before everything got bad, and I got there just in time. So I go inside the house. I'm a little nervous, about the location of the house. And because I know that there's a storm coming. So and this is the house that I was sent to. The universe, the creator sent me to this house. So I'm just like kind of confused, because I know a storm is coming directly towards the house. And I get inside the house, but it's a beautiful house, y'all. It was like a mansion. It was huge. It was gorgeous. I had people there working for me. Like, it was, because they were all, what do you want us to do? And I was like, I don't know. I just got here. I don't even understand. I was told I would be safe. But y'all, so we're all in there. I would say me, and it was maybe a staff of 2 people. And we're looking out the windows, and there's this huge storm coming, and I can see it, y'all. I could see the waves coming in. It almost looked like a tsunami, okay? I could see the waves coming in. The clouds were dark. The sky was dark. It looked like everything was about to come down. And, I just stood there looking nervous, scared, and just hoping for the best. And I'm looking out the window, and nothing happened to the house. I saw the water come in, the water fill up the streets, the water run down the streets, but nothing happened to me or the house that I was in. So I feel like this message is so beautiful. Don't feel as though you have a time limit exactly, okay? And I'm gonna specify that, because it's like you may be feeling a panicky state, and sometimes I feel like we have this panicky state so that we will move fast, we'll move expeditiously, we'll get it done in the time that it needs to be done. But at the same time, you think that you have less time than you have. You have more time than you think. And so I'm being told to add that for wealth as well, because in this dream, like I said, I had just got to this house. It's almost like I felt like I had bought this house, and maybe it was waiting on me, or maybe I had to get to it, travel to it, whatever. But it was already prepared for me. However, I had just gotten there. I didn't feel like I had a feeling in my dreams. Y'all know I be having a sense of knowing, right? And the sense of knowing I had is that was my house. I owned it. That I had people there helping me. They didn't really live there. And I also had a sense of knowing that I was just now moving in. And I literally was moving in the day of the storm. Y'all, I'm going to pause and say right here, once again, I said it in the video already, but it's not in this spot. So I have, in typical situations, the storm comes right at the same. It's like the storm comes right before the miracle comes. But I feel like in this situation, you are going to feel the pressure of the storm at the exact moment that you receive your miracle. Okay, that's what I feel like. The storm, and this happened to me, y'all. The last time I received a miracle, I felt the pressure right before it came, and I feel like, because due to the fact that there was someone there working with me or for me, it lets me know that this is also could be a representation of wealth. And, also the house was huge. It was a mansion. So it doesn't mean that you specifically will have a mansion, because I highly doubt that. I don't even want a mansion. I don't be too much house for me. Okay, it's just my son to visit me. Okay, but at the same time, in that dream, it was kind of like I had this big, huge house, and I feel like it was just a representation of wealth. And just like those working for me, I don't feel like in reality, in real life, I would need someone to work for me in my house. That's just overwhelming. It's just too much. But in my dream, I had not only one person, but multiple people. And I feel like this is saying that for someone, your wealth is reserved. Like, you see a storm coming towards it. Maybe there's an attack on it or something like that, but it is going to be just fine. Whatever storm is heading towards it is going to go right around it. So it could also mean that, okay, not only will you be safe, not only the things going on in the world is not going to touch you, but also if it's some kind of wealth that you were promised, whatever promise that was promised to you, you're going to receive it regardless. We can lie, but the Creator can't. Okay, and if you feel in your heart that you were promised something, it is going to happen for you, no matter what. So, yeah, I feel like that's part of the message, okay? Sometimes it can look kind of scary with the things going on in the world, and we can think, what am I going to do for money, or what am I going to eat, or what am I going to... And it's almost like this dream is saying, you need to stop worrying about everything and just let me handle it, okay? Or you need to stop stressing about things and... just know that it's going to happen. When I started my makeup business, y'all, I did not have one red cent, okay? But I started planning for it. And, the problem with manifesting videos, they always say that you just got to wish for it, but you actually have to plan things out too. Instead of worrying and stressing, how am I going to eat? Why don't you start planning it now? Instead of worrying and stressing, what about plumbing? What about electric? Figure it out. And I feel like that's what this is telling you. Like, don't worry, don't stress yourself too much, but try to make provisions for yourself now so that when everything happens, you good. I even feel like sometimes we are, like, it's almost like the universe, the Creator will bend the time for us. That's almost what I feel in my spirit, that time will be bent for you. The storm may hit, but it hasn't hit in such a way where you are in trouble. It hasn't hit in such a way where you have to worry. It hasn't hit in such a way where you are affected. You'll be able to get what you need to get done before the storm hits. And I don't even know if it's a real storm. It could just be dealing with our economy. It could be anything. It doesn't have to specifically be a hurricane type storm or a tsunami type storm. By all means, I'm not telling nobody to stay and just assume that everything is going to be okay. That is not the message. The message is the storm that you see coming towards you is not even going to touch you, and you don't realize it. That's the message. Whatever, regardless if you think it's drama, maybe you think a loss, I hear. Maybe you think theft. Maybe you feel like somebody wants to steal from you or rob you, or whatever it is that you think is coming towards you. It's coming towards you. It's going to go around you, though. It's not going to be able to penetrate you. You will be just fine. When I say we was in this house, water all around the house, but the house was fine. That's the type of vibes it's going to be. I'm even being reminded of when I was in Houston, y'all. Last time I was in Houston and I was staying with my mom and the winter storm hit. I actually have a video where I was talking about it. Every house on the street had damage but that house. Every house on the street had damage but that house. Every house on the street had damage but that house. I think the only thing that she said she noticed was maybe a little leaking from the ceiling, but it wasn't really. I think they came in and inspected it and said, no, that's not what that is. So, it's going to be those kind of vibes, and that's the kind of vibes, like, y'all. That might even be why for someone you may be moving, just because sometimes when we are in a space, we are protecting someone that actually is supposed to get hit by the storm. I'm sorry, y'all. I hear that. But, that might be the reason for the late arrival. But you are not going to be touched. You will be just fine, okay? And that's the message, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to join the cartel. Hit up my website if you need a consultation. For face-to-face, it is a charge. However, if you just want to email me, that's free. Sister Circle information will be on my website as well. I love you guys to bits and pieces, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Deuces.